Hi, everyone. Thanks for having me today. This is Ted Chen. I'm the CTO of Quanta Computer. So the topic I chose for this event is driving for the future together. So I'm not just really want to speak something about the ecosystem of EV, but I will try to let you know about the bigger vision for the future, and so that you can understand about our strategy and how we can work together much better. And so I major in the aeronautics and astronautics. So there are two things that are very important related to EV. One is navigation, the other is guidance. And so the first one stands for where you are, the guidance stands for where to go. So basically, Quanta is always trying to redefine our position for the future in the vision and try to collaborate and with different kind of partners to define what would be the best way to work together for a much better, toward a much better future. And so the company was founded back in the year 1988. And so Quanta is a 34 years old startup. And so we do all the R&D in Taiwan. This is our headquarter R&D building. So Quanta centralize all the R&D in Taiwan, but we do global supply chain management. We have manufacturing site in mainland China and also Aachen and also in the States. But in Taiwan, we do all the R&D. We direct work with the major customers to develop the next new things. And so it's not
on the lawn. This man's
it's not just the biggest laptop maker on this planet. Basically, we are collaborating with different kind of customers, try to realize their ideas into real products and also scale up the productions to support them. So for examples that 20 years ago, we received this sketch from Steve Jobs. We turned it into a computer. And then when Google came to us, want to create a new operating system, standing a laptop optimized for operating system, we make it happen. When Niger Ponte came to me that we need a new laptop optimized to support the education of the third world, and we make the one laptop per child projects, and later we make the beautiful Apple Watch. And in year 2007, we worked with MIT on the autonomous car. At the time, we support them at the most advanced brace server to power up all the sensors and for auto driving and for the Grand Papa Challenge. And so our interest in the autonomous car started in a very early stage with academia. And later we design and customize all these servers for the major cloud service providers like Google, Amazon, and others. So we are not just some, and of course, that we have our 5G, private 5G solutions. When 5G central office is fully cloudified, we actually walk into the market naturally. Quanta is also the #2 collaborative robots providers. And we also have our software technology, especially on the e-commerce platforms and also the real-time information pushing systems. So it's a company. It's not just a company providing manufacturing as a service. It's actually a company full of all kinds of innovations, from software to algorithm. And so we every year we try to survive from the young startups because they keep trying to disrupt the market. So that's a reason why we call ourselves another startup, because every year we need to survive. And so every 10 years we create a vision for the future, and we try to understand our position inside our future vision and our position now. Then we do integrations, which means that working with suppliers, new startups, and also new customers. So we are quite lucky that every 10 years we became #1 in one sectors. In year 1988, our first vision is mobile computing. So in year 1999, we became world number one in the laptop business. In the year 2000, we started to work on cloud computing, and in year 2010, we became world number one. And we are now very focused on applying supercomputing and hyperconnectivity to build tools to enable more smart applications. We call it Smart X projects. And this year, we just kick off another project with very focused on the metaverse. And so for us, a car is another enclosure of computer, and it also stands another native for the forthcoming the metaverse for us. So we actually currently we have a different kind of key technologies around metaverse, and from infrastructure networking, edge cloud, and also robotics, IoT, and also we have our own extended reality technologies. But it's not enough, because for different sectors like EV, you actually need more. So one of the things that we do is that how to build up a new win-win partnerships with the new partners for the new market, and that's exactly what we do every day. And so, but in addition to the box or servers, we also provide the full-scale supercomputing data center to power up the AI research in Taiwan and in other countries. And so in our group, we have three major groups. One focus on consumer, the other focus on the cloud infrastructure and also industrial applications. And so for the consumer, you know that we build the notebook, smart wearable, and smart device, VR, AR things. And cloud, we have full array of products that makes we are the number one in the cloud service infrastructure. And also for industrial application group, we have 5G robotic arms, and also autonomous car is included here. And we build up different kind of medical devices and to support the digital health and smart medicine. And take Google, for example, we can see that we almost build all kind of hardware for them, from Chromebook, smart speaker, Google Glass, cloud, and to car server for Waymo. So you can see that many companies, they came to Quanta is not requested for manufacturing as a service. They actually here looking for solutions. Take medical, for examples, we have full array of smart medicine solutions, and to support the hospitals, especially under the COVID-19 pandemics. And so we also build car to power up the connected autonomous car driving, from car, computer, car sensors, and also providing connectivities and also the cloud. So we try to integrate everything that we have as a platform to work with the startup companies, the great startup companies like those companies in Israel, to enable a much successful and healthy ecosystem in in the EV market. And so this is the top 100 global innovators since 2019. And also we have a long-term relationship with MIT since year 2005. And that's a reason why we do autonomous car over there. We do human-centric computing, we do the cloud computing, and right now we are very focused on AI as a new tool for healthcare, but we also use AI for other applications. And so in year 2000s, we work with CCL, we established Quanta Research Institute for advanced research, but we also created a new business unit in 7 years ago. This business unit is the last business unit in Quanta, but it has the full capabilities on the cloud software and also on the hardware side. And so it's a company providing innovation, design, manufacturing as a service. So the next things I would use a few minutes to introduce our platforms. And we try to leveraging our strengths on the IoT and on the AI at the same time in the order to create the new platforms to support the application and the medicals, and also support the applications through AI OT platforms for other smart X applications. So we try to understand, we build the cloud connected to different kind of IoT devices. We try to provision AI as a service from cloud to edge for different kind of applications. And autonomous car is basically one of the applications that in this diagram. So in the future, what we're trying to do is that for human body, we try to create digital twins, but for car, we try to do the same things. And so that inside Quanta, we already built platforms to support AI training and also provide the infrastructure to power up the data. Once you collect the big data, how to create the inferencing model, how to deploy the inferencing model to the edge. So of course, digital twin is very important, but car digital twin is also in this category. And so for us, it's very important that we are looking for different kind of systems that need a specialized device to collect the data, and we build our own cloud. And on top of cloud, we do big data, we do AI, provision the AI to the edge, to the mobile edge. And we do fintech to secure the data for data exchange. And so you can see that if we change the human being into car, then that's another things. And that's exactly the things that we are doing. So for us, AI is car is another environment for AI to deploy smart e-mobile as a service. So the last slides I would like to show you is that you can see that we try to connect the dots from now to the future through the to optimize the user experience of the users, and also by AR, VR, IoT, mobile, networking, cloud, data, and big data, and also AI. Because we believe that the best way to predict the future is simply to predict it. But another things that I would like to explain is that we believe that autonomous car or EV car is not about providing a safer or secure environment to transport a human from one area to another area. Sometimes it's about driving for fun. And so it's also very important to take this element into consideration in the whole setting. And that will be something very important. Otherwise, it will be very, very to over exaggerate the needs of autonomous car. And so in the order to fulfill that kind of needs, we simply try to augment the intelligence of artificial, but also from the machine and also from the human being. And we are looking forward to work with you. And we believe that alone we might go fast, but together we go faster and far and further. Thank you.